Of course it worked great on paper. Everyone knows the A-10 is little plane big gun, but did you know the Soviets made one too? In the early 70s, the Soviets wanted a plane that was good at shooting stuff on the ground that could fly fast and fly slow. So the new plane would be built out of the existing and pretty good MiG-23. So they gave it a bunch of fancy electronics and then cut some of the nose off so the pilot could see. The first MiG-27s would fly in 1970 and be introduced in 1975. They were actually pretty good and had some of the most advanced electronics of the day, but the dinky little 23mm gun just wasn't enough, so they wanted something bigger, specifically a 30mm cannon like the Warthog, but this was before the Warthog, so they couldn't just copy it. And making one from scratch is expensive. Luckily they already had one, except it was on a boat. But of course this wasn't an issue for Soviet engineers. They just made it a little bit lighter and shoved it in there. And according to pilots, the plane would even let you shoot it sometimes. This was because the gun's absolutely violent recoil had a few side effects, and anything more than a few rounds would give you some fun surprises like the landing gear jamming and the airframe falling apart. But because of all that new tech, they were still a pretty good ground attack airplane and light bomber as long as you didn't shoot the big gun. But of course the Cold War never turned hot, so they never had to do the thing they were built for. And because of the complications with the big gun, the only airplanes ever shot down by MiG-27s were themselves.